Just joining us now, Kevin Cramer has announced that he is going to be running for the U.S. Senate seat currently held by Heidi Heitkamp. That announcement taking place in Bismarck a few moments ago.
All right, let's go to our own Chris Berg. He joins us live now with more on this from Bismarck. Chris?
Thank you very much, Andy, for joining us now. Congressman Kevin Cramer. Congressman Cramer, big decision. A month ago, you said no to this opportunity because you said it was better for your family and better for the state of North Dakota for you to stay in the House. What specifically changed your mind?
Well, at that time, I was convinced that Tom Campbell or some other candidate would win the seat for the Republican Party. That was becoming, it was always obvious to me, and I think it still is, but for more people, it was becoming apparent that they didn't believe that. And what I feared more than anything from the people in Washington was that they weren't going to be supportive of another candidate in the Senate, and that our candidate would be left out to dry. And I just felt obligated at that point. The other thing is that, the high five of Chuck Schumer over the abortion vote just sent thousands of North Dakotans over the edge. And the phone started ringing, and the messages started coming, and it's literally hundreds of people have reached out and asked me to reconsider. At that point, you realize it's bigger than you.
Many people have said, your wife and you were worried about, hey, a lot of mudslinging. They're going after your wife already because you'd paid her as a campaign manager. This could potentially be a race to the bottom. Are you and your family ready for the kind of mud that's going to get slung in this race?
We are ready for it because, as I said in my speech, America is worth it. And, when you can't run on your own record and you can't really run against your opponent's record, you have to make stuff up and fling mud. That's what Senator Heitkamp's campaign has already started to do. But I'm happy to talk about tax cuts, health care, national security. How about arming Iran, sanctioning the nuclear arming of Iran? How about suggesting that Syria giving up its chemical weapons to Russia is somehow a good idea? She's wrong on so many issues. And just this week, voting for sanctuary cities, at that point, you just got to go, somebody's got to step in and do something about this.
She may not appear to be with North Dakota values, but her popularity in our state is still very high. She's a formidable opponent. You and I both know if you're going to win this race, you're going to have to win the Valley. How do you beat her in the Valley?
Well, I think the Valley is like a lot of other parts of North Dakota. First of all, you spend a lot of time there, and I do. You spend a lot of time on POV with Chris Berg. I do. But you also pay attention to those issues. We have a very good opportunity this year to pass a stronger farm bill than even the one we passed my first year in Congress. And so that's huge for the Valley. I'm very optimistic about the House's ability to do that. Now, she's a member of the Senate Ag Committee. We'll see how well she does in passing the Farm Bill. But we just, you just mind your P's and Q's and you pay attention to what's important.
Last question is, clearly President Trump's had a big impact on you getting into this race. When will Trump stump for you at the Fargo Dome? How fast is that going to happen?
I don't know how fast. I'm anxious to get him over there for sure. And he's been to Bismarck now twice in the last couple of years. And my priority is to get him to Fargo, fill up that Fargo Dome and have a big rally. I suspect he'll make more than one trip to North Dakota.
Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Big decision. Congratulations. It's going to be an exciting 2018. North Dakota literally is going to be the epicenter of national politics in large part because of this race. Going to be fun to watch. Back to you, Mike and Andrea.
All right, thanks, Chris. And of course, we'll have more on Kevin Cramer's announcement tonight on Valley News Live at 9 on Fargo CW and on Valley News Live at 10.
A legal loophole allows a school teacher and an 18-year-old student to have sex. How lawmakers are planning to get rid of it, still to come.
Temperatures surged back into the 20s this afternoon, but the winds were gusty as well. The weekend, well, it'll bring some nice weather, but also measurable snow. Hour by hour details are straight ahead.